Today we are at Apple Farm right here in Springdale, Arkansas. My crew lives right by and they said this was the place for local food. They have cute pigs, chickens, and all things that a family can enjoy. Today I'm here for strawberries. No, I'm not going to go out and pick them. I don't have the right shoes on for that. But they've picked some for us. This is going to be a great recipe. This family was recognized as Family Farm of the Year, and I can see why. Well, strawberries are in season, so that's why I'm here today. It's places like this that make my job easy. Fresh produce always tastes better, and look forward to getting in the kitchen. You know I had to have one on the way back to the truck. Thanks, Apple Farms. I'm so glad you guys are with me. It is a strawberry type of day. It's springtime, man. The strawberries are out. Thank you, Apple Farms, for providing these beauties for us. We're gonna make 3 different dishes for you. We're doing a bruschetta with goat cheese. We're doing trout. Man, I'm gonna make a nice drink for you as well. Y'all come on, we're gonna get in the kitchen about the dish. So excited to have you guys in the Chef Brooks kitchen today. We're gonna do a really simple chicken pasta dish. Nice and super simple beauty right there. That's made with so much love. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being with us today. I'm so happy it's strawberry season. These are my favorites. Thank you, Apple Farms, for providing me with these bad boys. They are so good. I'd eat one, but my producer would probably get mad at me. We're gonna make several cool dishes with strawberries today. The first dish we're gonna do, man, because it's the springtime, it's time to have some parties. We're gonna be doing appetizers for folks. I wanted to show you a cool one that I'm using right now in the catering business. This is a strawberry goat cheese bruschetta. Super simple to make. I already have the toast points here, already done. They have salt and pepper on them, a little bit of pan spray in the oven for about 10 minutes until they get a little crispy on them. So this is just a store-bought baguette. You can get it, pick it up anywhere. I wanted to show you this just so we get these right. Those are a big part of the deal. So you make sure that you're square, okay? And your knife, instead of being square, put it at an angle. That way you have an elongated piece of bread, and we'll just cut off that little end right there. I make mine about a 1/2 inch thickness, and I just go all the way down. The key to this is a bread knife, a serrated bread knife. That's the whole key to it. Having a good bread knife to use is really the key to this. Okay, and you just want to make nice pieces. I put them on the pan, sprayed them, seasoned them with salt and pepper, and put them in the oven. And after I got them out, I let them pretty much cool off. And it's a simple process of finishing these. And I'll probably ought to glove up here. We'll be working with the goat cheese. I might have to get my hands in it. You never know. It's always good to glove up. So I'll take a nice spoon, just a small spoon. You can use a spreader, whatever you like. I'm a little old school. I just will spread my goat cheese best that I can. It will crumble. Listen, that's why we put the gloves on. If you feel like it's easier for you just to use your hands to put the goat cheese on there, it crumbles up anyway. I just like to make sure that I spread it out really good. And I'll try and work quickly so we can finish these up. And it's party season, so we want to make sure that we can do a few of them up and have them ready for our guests to come over. And we'll pick up all of that extra cheese. But this is just about a little bit of labor just to get them finished. But once we get them done, we're going to add the strawberries to the top, a little bit of honey, and they're going to be good. We got just 2 more here. And I like having a nice layer, a nice thick layer of goat cheese. So I'm not being bashful at all. If it folds up and stays on there, it's gonna stay. Now, a couple of different ways to do this. We can use our strawberries that are diced. So these are diced. You can put those on just like this and then use your basil, or what I really like is this. Just a nice sliced strawberry, and I'll show you that with the knife right across the top, like that. And that is just a nice slice. I try and keep the strawberry together. You have to use your fingers just to hold on to the strawberry. But you just layer them up, just like that. I like this. I love that compared to the dice. Now, we'll just take a little bit of basil and give it a chiffonade really quick. A little bit of basil on top. We'll finish that with a drizzle of honey. So I love this style of plating. The elongated plate is really nice, just a fresh summer style appetizer. So 3 of my favorite things exist right here in this dish. Strawberries, goat cheese, and honey. You can't go wrong with those. What a great dish for your friends and family.
Oh, Auntie, you can't put that right in the dishwasher.
Watch me. With Cascade Platinum Plus, I have upped my dish game. I just scrape, load, and I'm done.
In that dishwasher?
In that dishwasher.
Only Platinum Plus is packed with more Dawn to remove up to 100% of grease and food residue. Get the highest standard of clean, even in your machine.
Clean enough for you?
Yeah.
Scrape, load, done. Cascade Platinum Plus. Dare to dish differently.
I'm Jim Cash III, owner of the Diamond Center. I invite you to come visit us for all your jewelry needs, including celebrations, purchases, repurposing, or jewelry repairs. The Diamond Center offers the largest selection of engagement rings in the area, along with complete custom design for all those special occasions. My family's legacy in jewelry goes back 4 generations. We strive for excellent customer service, integrity in our pricing, and jewelry of the very best quality and craftsmanship. This is all backed by our exclusive free lifetime warranty. Come see us at the Diamond Center, celebrating a legacy of love.
In the morning when I rise, I know I've got you on my side. You're good for me, so naturally. And I can't wait for that fresh taste of richness you bring. I like the way you make me feel. Yeah.
Highland Dairy knows that a good life is a collection of happy moments shared with family and friends. Make your moments more memorable with products that are wholesome and delicious, naturally.
Southern Loft is a unique home furnishing store, offering furniture and decor in an inspiring atmosphere. We carry brands like Lexington and Bella, Caracol, and many more, all with great solutions for your season of life. Visit us today. We are located in the heart of Fayetteville, Arkansas on North College. That is why Southern Loft is a different kind of furniture store.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed those. They turned out great. They were delicious too. We're gonna move on. We gotta keep the party going. We're gonna do a really nice trout for you. I've got about 2/3 of a stick of butter going. I've got it turned down a little bit low. I want that to brown just a little bit. I have here salt, pepper, granulated garlic. You know, more salt than anything. If it's a tablespoon of salt, it's a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper and garlic. There's a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, some paprika, about a teaspoon, and about a teaspoon of chili powder. And I want to mix that up. All we're doing with this is making a little salted blackening spice. The paprika and the chili powder are going to really do that job for us, and the cayenne pepper as well. So once we get it mixed up and our butter is nice and browned, we're going to just season the open side. This is just a small trout that was fresh caught. It still has its skin. It has been the bones taken out. So it's been deboned, and the pieces, the sides left together with the top fin taken off. I'll put the blackened side down first. And I have an oversized cast iron skillet so that we can get both of these guys in there. And I always use a deep one when I'm just pan frying fish like this. I always want to make sure that my cast iron skillet is really nice and deep. You know, you might get a little splashback when the fish gets turned over. And I'll put this one in the opposite way so that the tails are on opposite ends of the pan. Just like that. Now, really, we want to make sure that we do a good job of keeping an eye on this. The flip part of it is, and it's not complicated, but we want to make sure we get it right. And we'll just get rid of this guy here. And I'm going to tell you, we're going to be using strawberries. I have some, the ones that I chopped up earlier for the bruschetta that we're going to use. We're going to use a red onion. I scarfed 4 of these golden heirloom tomatoes from my refrigerator. So we're going to make a nice pico with that. And we're also going to use some of this radish microgreens from Grow NWA. It's just Rambo radish, just going to give it color. So we'll dice up a little bit of that to go in there as well. But we want to make sure we keep an eye. We don't want to burn these. We want to make sure that they turn out really nice. And so the first one that I got in there, I'm going to just start lifting it up and giving a look. If it stays together for you, you're going to be good. It still has the skin together along the back, along the top. So we just want to, I want to give it another 30 seconds and just make sure it's good. We're not going to be basting any of this at all. We just want to make sure that our fish is really nice and blackened. And I probably should grab another glove just for the flip. I'm kind of old school, y'all. So for the flip here, I'll glove up, man, and just use my hand. This hasn't been hot at all. It hadn't been down, so I'm going to just grab it, use my fingers, and give that a gentle flip. You want to make sure you lay it back into the pan. Don't let it splash, hence the deep pan. And we'll do the same thing. We'll start with the tail and give it a flip. And just gently lay it back in. Now, once you get the skin side down, you're going to see that it's going to start to do a little bit of popping. That skin likes to crinkle up, and as the water goes out of it, it'll pop. And so you have to be really, really careful. What I always do is turn my burner down to about medium low, and just let them finish. Hey, they're done right now. We just want to let them finish up. We want to get that skin, a little bit of love on it. So we're just going to let that go. And I'm going to get started with our pico de gallo. Super easy. Again, I've already got my strawberries there. We'll take this confetti and just chop it up. And so when we come back, we're going to finish up this pico. I'm going to show you how great this fish is, this trout. Y'all stick around. It's going to be about this dish right here. Make sure that your cast iron skillet is nice and deep for the trout. You want to make sure you don't get any splashback. Be real gentle when turning the fish over.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Bounty Mega Roll, 4 rolls in 1.
Woo, that was an awesome game.
If you're looking for the best Chicago-style pizza in the area, you found it.
Best pizza in town.
It's the best lunch special around.
Games are always on.
And of course, Gusano's signature happiest hour.
For more information on our specials and events, go to gusanos.pizza.
See you at Gusano's.
So many people have a real struggle to find their place in the world. But you know, I've helped thousands of people as a real estate and lifestyle expert. As a result of that, I really understand the personalized nature and process of discovery.
Man, I feel like I found a really nice home here, for sure.
Well, and that's why I bring people inspiration that you provide, so you can stimulate their hearts and minds.
Yes, their stomachs as well. I'm a stomach guy, man.
Me too. Contact me. Let's spend some time exploring your hopes and dreams. Then I'll go out and find it for you.
There's a way to cut your dishwashing time by 50%. Try Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray. It removes 99% of grease and grime in half the time. It cleans so well, you can replace multiple cleaning products. Try Dawn Power Wash.
At Chef Brooks Catering, we take pride in our food and our service. Whether your event is large or small, in-home or on location, our team of culinary pros is ready to make your event beautiful and delicious. We do all things culinary. Give us a call or find us online at chefbrookscatering.com. All right, let's move on. Let's keep going here. So our fish is looking really good. One last thing. You gotta do it. You gotta do it to the fish. We're gonna take this half a lemon, put it right between our tongs, squeeze over the top. And after I do that, I got that brown butter in there. All the sauce that I would need is right there in that skillet, along with a little lemon seed as well. But we're okay with that. Look at that. And I'll turn my burner completely off so we can work on our pico. Now, this is typically done with jalapenos and, pineapple or mango or whatever you like. We're using strawberries today. And this is just some diced strawberries that I had earlier. And we're gonna put them right in this bowl. And yes, we're gonna put in the microgreens. And then what I'll do with these, the tomatoes, I wanna cut them into quarters. So we'll do them long ways. Make sure your knife is good and sharp for this. And we'll go ahead and do all 4 so that we can dice them. Keep your fingers out of the way. I always just put them right down between my thumb and my forefinger, or my middle finger, excuse me, and just give it a slice. Then a quick dice, maybe 3 cuts, 2 cuts on the whole thing. Just like that. Seeds and all, right in. Then we'll take our red onion. You gotta take the tip ends off. You gotta have that thing lay flat. And we're only using probably about a quarter of this. We're not making a very big batch. So we'll just about a ½ an inch thick and go right down the onion. Make sure your board's not moving either. And if I get right in the middle, it'll be okay. Then I'll protect my fingers, make sure you always keep these guys safe, and I'll kind of angle my knife and just get in there and start making my dice. I'll say it again, I'll say it again, I'll say it again. All cuts come from a slice or a julienne, and then you start making your dice. Just like that. Then we're gonna add all of that right in. Just like that. We're gonna grab our salt and pepper and garlic mix and give it a little bit of love. So we're gonna finish our pico with a little bit of lemon. Let's grab you a lemon. We're gonna do that same squeeze technique. Let's grab our tongs, same technique. Just a little bit of juice over the top. Then we'll grab a spoon, and listen, you just wanna mix it up real good. Make it look pretty. Make sure you separate those onions. The onions will stick together. You know, you have to peel an onion. There's so many layers. You gotta separate those layers. And it just takes a little bit of work. Doesn't that look great? Doesn't that look great? Let's plate. I'm gonna grab our plate from right there. And to make it super simple, if you want to, you can cut the two halves apart. The tail has already come apart for me, so I'll put down one where I want it and kind of cross it over, just like that. Then I'll take my towel, make sure you clean up your plate good. Add my strawberry pico right over the top. We'll take a nice lemon and just make us some slices. Plate it, something like that. Tell them to come and get it. This is blackened trout with strawberry pico de gallo. This pico is great. Strawberry, tomatoes, and those microgreens just turned out delicious.
Dreaming of owning an RV? Well, now is the time to add a little comfort to your vacations by investing in your home away from home. Make your dream come true with Wheels RV, the #1 new RV dealer in Northwest Arkansas. We carry brands like Grand Design, Brinkley, Flagstaff, No Boundaries, and Vibe. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV. Find us 5 miles west of I-49 under the Tontitown Water Tower.
Lemonade and strawberries. You put them together with some vodka and you have an awesome cocktail. We are having a strawberry extravaganza in here. It is going on. Love these babies. Thank you, Apple Farm. All these great dishes. We're gonna close it out with something I think is pretty dang cool. It's a cocktail. We love, man, I love cocktails. I haven't made one on a show in a minute, so we're gonna do a really good one. So the recipe calls for freshly squeezed lemon juice. This is a cup. It calls for 4 cups of water, and it calls for powdered sugar. And it's just a combination of blending them up. So again, it's 4 cups of warm water so that you can dissolve the sugar. I went ahead and made it so that we can, I want to show you this drink and how cool it is. Plus we got to use the immersion blender. So we're going to set that aside just a little bit. And I wanted to tell you also that if you don't want to make the lemonade, you can find some really great products out there that you can use for this and it'll work just fine. And I have a nice glass, a cocktail glass. This is just a piece of ice, a square piece of ice. And so I will take my lemonade. I'm gonna add some strawberries right to it. About 8 strawberries right into that lemonade. I'm gonna take the immersion blender and just get going. You gotta power it up. And if you wanna use turbo, you better wait until you get most of it blended up, okay? But you just gotta take your time. And you just want to just crush those strawberries one at a time. Super easy. And really, it's subjective. If you want to leave it chunky, you go right ahead. A couple more. Okay, now watch this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take that strawberry because I'm going to use that for garnish. That guy right there is going right inside that glass. Okay, then we'll take a towel, clean up our hand right there. I have ice in my mixer right here. I have my lid, my strainer right here. What I'm going to do is fill this up about halfway because we want to make sure we strain it out real good. We'll fill it up about halfway. And we're going to add about 1.5 ounces of vodka. And this is a cucumber vodka. And we'll just use the lid and fill it up about halfway for about 1.5 ounces. Add it right in. We're going to put on our strainer, add our cap. And man, you really want to make sure this is good and cold. Hey, and make sure you smile while you're shaking. And we strain right to our glass. And you can make as many of these for your friends as you'd like. Strain right into our glass. It'll take out some of that particle, the bigger ones definitely. Tell me that doesn't look good. Then I'm going to take this lemon. I have just a little zester here that I'm going to take and get me a nice, go all the way around that. If you want to, you can go around a couple of times. We'll get us a nice twill of lemon and just kind of hang it inside there, just like that. Curl it around, let it hang on the rim. We'll take our fresh basil. If you want to release all the beautiful love in there, just give it a slap. Stick it in there. Oh. Peace out. Thank you, Apple Farm, so much. They're delicious. Your strawberries, you guys do a great job. I'm so proud of each one of these plates that we made. Well, the 2 plates and the drink. The cocktail's so good. Man, the fish turned out really good. I love some good trout. Thank you, my buddy, for catching that for me. I appreciate it. And man, I love the bruschetta. You can't go wrong with goat cheese. You can't go wrong with honey and strawberries. Delicious. Thanks for being with me. Check us out. We're all over the place right here. I'm Chef Brooks, About the Dish. Hey, honey. Hey, I just made my drink, my last set. We just shot our last segment. I got to do my ins and outs. I hope you have a great summer. It's a toast to you.